Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I am doing this video in the van because it's quiet here, and I just finished doing some last minute shopping for this upcoming trip that we have coming up. So the kids are all at home with Nathan right now, and the van is the quiet spot. Plus I have some mommy only snacks to indulge in. Those are good. They're like Twizzlers. They're filled Twizzlers, sweet and sour they're called. Cherry kick and citrus punch. I highly recommend them. So we are getting ready to head cross country again, this time to Idaho, which we went to Idaho last year actually. This is a different part of Idaho that we're going to, and we're going to see different things this trip. The difference this trip is that we are now a family of 6. So packing is going to look a little different this time. And not just because we are now a family of 6, but also, wow, these are really chewy. How I like to usually pack whenever we go on the road is I like to have like one main suitcase that has a majority of all of our clothes for the trip. So I like to have that bag that has like the majority of everything that we are going to be needing for the trip. And then I pack like an overnight duffel bag. That way, when we are stopped at just one place, like for one night as we're driving, you know, because when you're making the trip out somewhere, you don't stay in one place for very long. At least we don't, you know, we have the overnight stops until we get to our destination. Well, this trip, we really aren't staying in more than one place for longer than a day. There is one time where I think we do like 3 shows or something like that in one place. So we'll be there for like 2 or 3 nights, but that's it. Like there's no place where we spend a majority of our time, where like when we went down to Florida in February, you know, I had an overnight bag because we stopped halfway one night and then we were in Florida for, you know, 5-6 days before we turned around, and I repacked the overnight bag kind of a thing. So that's how I usually like to do it, because then you're not fiddling with all of the extra stuff. You have like your necessities of your toiletries and then pajamas and a change of clothes, and you're good to go, and you can just take a small bag into the hotel with you. Of course, we have a little bit extra, having young kids, having some medical issues that we need extra supplies for and things like that. They can't be left in the car. But for the most part, you know, we are bringing in less luggage when we do that. But we can't do that this time because we are staying in a different place pretty much every night for 16 days. So my mom actually came up with this idea, and I'll show you when I get home how I'm packing for this trip. So I have 2 big Tupperware bins, like those Rubbermaid totes, and they're going to go underneath the RV with all the other luggage, except I'm leaving the lids off of these, and I have Ziploc bags for each day, essentially, or each outfit. I'm only packing about 7 outfits for each kid and myself, because we will have access to laundry facilities at some point or another during the trip, so that, you know, we can launder the clothes, because there's no way I'm packing 16 outfits times 6 people. That's just crazy. And then to have gig clothes on top of that, no, that's just way too much space to take up. So we're doing about 7 outfits plus the outfits that we'll be wearing. So it's about, you know, for half the trip. Hopefully, you know, things don't get too soiled for the younger kids. But, you know, we do have a laundry set on the RV that's like just small for like little small things if there would be like an accident or something like that. So we have that availability. But so, and I'm a big fan of the Ziploc bag packing as it is. Whoa, that sun is bright. So I've always pretty much packed in plastic bags since I've started traveling with kids. And so I have 2.5 gallon Ziploc bags that my clothes and all 4 of the kids' clothes fit in for a day. So that's the route I'm going. I'll show you, I'm about to pull in home, and I'll show you how it looks. But that's how I'm planning on packing this trip. So hopefully it'll be a wise way to pack, and it'll be very efficient. And so the plan is, like, whenever we get to a stop, sometimes we're staying at campgrounds, sometimes we're staying out at hotels, but I'm going to take my big 31 utility tote bag, and when we stop and when we get ready to go to our accommodation, I just pull out the tote bag from underneath the RV. I pull out the Ziploc bag of what I need for the next day. And then I have all of our toiletries, at least for me and the kids. My husband's on his own. I just told him, you do you, and I will take care of me and the kids. So I have a toiletry bag that has soaps and things like that. I take that back. He is sharing his soap and shampoo with my son. So he's responsible for shower stuff for my big boy, Aaron. But otherwise, you know, I have all the toiletries for the other kids in my toiletry bag, and I'm sharing that with my daughter, and then I have like the baby soaps and stuff like that. So we just grab that stuff, toss it in the big 31 bag, and head into the accommodations. So that is the plan for this trip. I'll let you know how it goes, but let's go on inside and I'll actually show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so here are my Tupperware bins, totes, whatever you want to call them. More like totes, I suppose. And so this is the main one that has all the clothes in it. So we have, like, just on top I have extra undies and socks for everybody, bows and accessories and things. Then underneath that I have the 2.5 gallon bags. This is just like extra clothes for me, just in case. But then I've got, this is one day, and on the front, I'm kind of looking at this backwards, but on the front, like, I have which number it is. And that doesn't have to do with days, really. I thought that I would have to pack my own Ziploc bag, and to match the kids, I was going to match the numbers, but I didn't end up having to do that. So I just have like a little like mini overview of what's inside, like if there's shorts or pants, because we are traveling to places like, let me turn around so like you can read it, not upside down. We are traveling to places that are like, you know, cooler. So like that has shorts, this outfit has pants, this outfit has shorts, so I can kind of decide that way. Then I've got like my extra unmentionables, extra Ziploc bags here, yeah, and then just extra outfits. So these are all like the outfits for the kids and I, and then extra socks and things like that. So this is hopefully going to go in the underbelly of the RV. Then this other tote is really just like diapers and wipes, really, and then our shower shoes for the RV parks. This is the 31 tote that I'm using as my overnight. So like this is my toiletry bag, and it has kids' toiletries in it, and then toothbrush and toothpaste are in there too. But then I could just... Sammy, did you take your toothbrush out of here? Yeah. This kid has been gunning for this brand new toothbrush that I brought him, and he got a hold of it. He's been crying for it, and he found it. So, oh well. What are you gonna do? Yeah, did you turn it on? Uh-huh. Look at you, buddy. Big boy. So, so this, then I'll just, you know, grab what I need out of here, just one of the big bags, toss it in there. If I need any more wipes or anything, I'll toss it in there. Our shower shoes, the bow for the next day for the girls, and I'll toss that all in here and just carry this to our accommodation, whatever that might be. So those are going like in the underbelly of the RV. We're taking our van also, so there's a lot of stuff that's gonna travel with us in the van. Like this suitcase has all of Nora's medical equipment in it, backups and things like that. It probably has got, oh, I don't know, 2 months worth of stuff there, just because you can never have too little of that stuff when you're taking it with you. But I also have like over-the-counter meds, Benadryl, Tylenol, and Motrin for the kids, Gas X, you know, just over-the-counter stuff that we might need. I have my camera case, and then this little bag is just like wraps for Emma, for me to carry her in, different baby wearing stuff. Also, I've got burp cloths and some receiving blankets in there as well. Each kid, by the way, is taking, well, except for Emma, she doesn't get a backpack, but each of the other kids gets a backpack, and and Aaron chose his Snuggie Tail as his backpack instead. But they're taking an old iPhone that I downloaded movies on. So it doesn't have like a data plan or anything like that. I just downloaded it onto the memory. Let me turn this off. It's kind of distracting. And then their leapfrogs, and then we have a Kindle that has movies downloaded on it too. I downloaded an app on my phone. It's called Libby for a library. For your local library, you can download audiobooks. So we're going to listen to some audiobooks too on the drive, hopefully, as well. Whose toothbrush are you getting into now? Yeah, put it back. Thank you. You're so cute. You're so tired too. I have my breast pump over there. That'll travel in the van with us. Receiving blankets and camera will travel in the van. This will probably travel in the van because, you know, it's like our overnight bag. Unless there's space in the underbelly of the RV with this stuff, then I'll put it there. But I'm going to take you over here. And this is the rest of the stuff. So tennis shoes. This is our shoe bag. Flip-flops and tennis shoes. Nathan's gig clothes. The kids' clothes to wear for gigs. I got them all matching yellow shirts and put the AC Jones logo and the hashtag for this summer tour on it, and I got yellow so that they could be seen easily. My gig clothes and stuff like that, and then this is my gig bag that has like my gig shoes in it and like my gig makeup and everything like that. So this will hopefully all fit on the RV. This I want to keep on the RV too. These are long pants and tall socks. My mom told me bring long pants and tall socks for everybody so that your ankles don't get bit up by mosquitoes. And that's very true around the campfire at the KOAs and stuff like that. So those are specifically for campfire nights. So I'm hoping I could just leave that on the RV. Then this is our swim bag. So it's got like all of the swim diapers. It's got extra wipes, all the sunblock. Everybody's swimsuits are in here. I hope my swimsuit's in there. Yeah, my swimsuit's in there. I need my own swimsuit. Anyway, so we got swimmies and water ring slings and things, sunglasses, goggles, all the good stuff in our swim bag. So I don't know where that'll go, wherever there's room. And then I've got 2 of these. They are fold out collapsible cots for kids. They go up to like 75 pounds. They're pretty awesome. We have one already, and the kids use it like as a couch in front of the TV. So I ordered 2 more because, you know, I just don't know what all the sleeping arrangements necessarily will be when we're put up at hotels by venues. So I figure if we have 2 cots, then that's 2 kids who have their own space to sleep. And, you know, we won't be like all crammed into a full-size bed because that's not comfortable at all. We've done it before. Toddler problems, like unpacking. Oh yeah, he likes to blow up stuff. It's so cute. Go ahead. Oh yeah, he mostly spits, but it's adorable. Toddler problems. Yeah, you take like 2 steps forward and 3 steps back when you're packing with a toddler. So that's kind of like a basic just overview of our main scheme for packing. In theory, it sounds like it's going to work great. Fingers crossed that it does, but I'll let you know by the end of the trip. Make sure to follow along. Give a thumbs up if you like these types of videos, and there's plenty more to come on our trip to Idaho. See you next time.